guys. I wanted to do my weekly update because it's been a week and a day and I want to actually be on a schedule as they say. So I've got my books that I am like trying to read right now. I put that in quotes because we all know that things happen. I don't know if I finished anything since the last time that I talked to you guys because I already filmed my April my April wrap up. I already filmed it. But I have like the footage saved because I do giveaways of my video on my wrap ups. So I need to like edit and post my March one, and then I'll do my April one. I'm hoping to do them both this month. I feel really good about it. I think a March is going to happen later this week, and then April will happen towards the end of May. I feel really confident. But anyways, where was I going with that? Yeah, so I put my books away that I read in April. So I don't remember like what I finished towards the end of April. I don't know. So what I did not finish and what I need to finish right now is By Night the Mountain Burns by Juan Tomas Avila Laurel. Can I hold this book up any more times? This is translated by Jethro Sautar, and this is the pick for Equatorial Guinea for Invisible Cities Project last month. I am like halfway and loving it and just like not picking it up. To be fair, I actually didn't read it all this past weekend. I spent the whole weekend trying to like find out what books I was going to read this month. And I have 32 books on my list, people. And so that's like kind of how I spent my whole weekend and like tidying up my books and my bookish things. So I don't know how I personally create so many like tasks around reading for myself, which I find really enjoyable, but they kill a lot of time and you kind of don't realize it. So this is high priority. Another high priority that I'm currently reading, again in quotes, is Notes on a Silencing by Lacey Crawford. And this is for BookTube Prize. And I only read one BookTube Prize book last month, which means that this month is again going to be BookTube Prize heavy. I also am trying to do like the BookTube Prize, or not BookTube Prize, the BookTube spin, I think is what it's called. And so the guy, he spins a wheel and then lands on a number, and like you have your set numbers of what books correlate to those numbers. And so basically what I have done is I have put my books of shame, so the books that I've started and not finished, into the 20 slots. And I didn't finish the book that he previously spun, but that's okay. I feel like I roll my eyes a lot because I'm like irritated at myself all the time. But anyways, this time Kintu is the book that I got landed on, and that is by Jennifer Nansambuga Makumbi. And I was really loving this book a lot, but then like the time period in which I was supposed to read it passed. I think that Dee Dee picked this for something. Maybe it was just like a summer read last year or something. I forget. Point is that I'm roughly halfway through and I was loving it and I would really like to finish it. So please let me finish it. Okay, and then I've got two new things, and then I'll try to leave you guys alone. The first one is I have my like list of books that I have had on my shelves for forever. I feel like because of all of the things that I'm participating in this year, Reading Latines, Book Naturalist, BookTube Prize, Invisible Cities, Indie Press Project, Mel's Book Club, my book club here in Portland. That's 7 things. I'm basically reading things that I'm purchasing for these things. So I'm not paying attention to the books that I've had on my shelves for forever. So I'm trying to read those. And so this has been on my TBR every single month since the year started, and I would just like to read it, or at least try to. And then I have no reason to think that I'm going to DNF this book. I just keep not reading it because look at all the words on all the pages. The margins are tiny. There's so many words. So this has to do with World War II, Japanese U.S. forces battling to possess the Philippine Islands. So it's some kind of family hiding their neighbors, cramped cellar, love, survival, family, Spanish colonization, Catholic Church. You know, sounds good. And it sounds like a historical fiction book, which for me can be hit or miss, but I have confidence that this is going to be good. I've owned this book for so long. So anyways, it's When the Elephants Dance by Tess Ariza Holth. And yeah, can you tell based on how yellow I bought this book brand new. And this is what the book looks like. And I haven't tried to read it, not a single time. I wish that there was a, oh wait, I did try to read it once. I think I took it, I was in high school, I think, when I got my mom to buy this for me, and I needed a place to put my gum, my used gum. So I tore out the back of the book because there's no words on that page. So yeah, I've had this for a long time. When was this published? Probably in 2002. Published in 2002. This, I think, was published in 2003. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to have a book that long. And then my pick for the Invisible Cities project for like the start of this month is Romania is one of the countries, so I'm going to be reading I'm an Old Commie by Dan Lungu, translated by Alistair Ian Blythe. And I was actually listening to Romanian music this morning. I don't know anything about this. I will say it's kind of funny because when you put this book into Goodreads, it comes up as I'm an old communist baby. So I don't know if like this is I think this is more fun. I'm an old commie. I think that's funnier personally. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. I don't know anything about it other than the author is Romanian, and the title made me giggle because my dad used to call me his little communist because that's, relationships, they're interesting. So yeah, I actually haven't looked into any movies or anything for the countries for this month, but I need to like actually read and not just research, because God, is it just me? Have I been rolling my eyes a lot in this video? I think so. I'm gonna end it. It's done. If you have any movie suggestions, let me know. That would be cool. And if not, that's also fine. Please don't judge me too much for all the books that I start and don't finish. Okay, bye.